Honorable Juries, Madam Chair, a pleasant day to one and all. Today I am here to present to you my project titled Pagnam-Mayan Esplanada de Kawayan, Mediating Nature Through Flood Adaptive Architecture. A man will always go back to nature. Leisure and recreational activities are part of our daily lifestyle. It is a way to escape the tiring negativities in life, as well as it gives positive benefits to our health. But the lack of open spaces and greeneries or parks in some urban areas have diminished the right of everyone to spend their leisure time. It is also a way of socialization to unite diverse class of people. The project Pagnam-Mayan Esplanada de Kawayan, Mediating Nature Through Flood Adaptive Architecture, is a recreational strip composed of a community center, restaurant, fish market, and a promenade. Provides recreational and economic activity to the community. Esplanade reserves, esplanade strips, and access strips, collectively referred to as esplanade areas, is in this note are statutory mechanism to protect riparian and coastal margins. Riparian margins are strips of lands identified along the edges of natural watercourse, including streams, lakes, and wetlands. The protection of the margin helps to conserve environmental values and provides opportunities for the public access and recreational use as provided of the Resource Management Act 1991. To design with nature, the concept of the architecture design of the Pagnam-Mayan Esplanada de Kawayan is in a way based on the Bahay Kubo, the use of stilts lifting the structure above the ground, so when flood happen, the buildings are offset from the ground. It is also in the use of landscaping designed to strategically combat the rise of water level as a barrier to prevent the water to touch the main activity spaces. The aim of the project is to apply flood adaptive architecture to design a flood-resilient design in the waterfront site that reduce impact and explore opportunity in flood-related climate issue. Flood adaptive architecture is an answer to the growing urban population and the increasing need to adapt the changing landscape as the country becomes more vulnerable to natural and man-made disasters. Site analysis. The project will be located on a strip of land along Quirino Boulevard, adjacent to the Mestizo River in Barangay Pandan, Kawayan, Ilocos Sur. Currently existing within the site are the Barangay Hall and Covered Court of Pandan, a community fish landing, the Rosangis Culture Production, and the Old Pandan Ilocos Sur Fish Port. At the northern part of the site, there are informal settlers. The existing structures will be redeveloped and the informal settlers will be relocated. First, we have the sunpat and the monsoon winds that can be harnessed as a natural coolant for the project. The site and the existing trees. The site is accessible by a public and private transportation, but not recommended for large transportation vehicles such as buses. The easement provided by the Municipal Engineering Office has a 3 meter from the river with a larger 6 meter easement along the northern part where the park is located because it will be mainly used for jogging and biking area. Water lines are connected and supplied by the Metro Vigan Water District. An example view of the Mestizo River from the site. The Site Development Plan. In the Site Development Plan, the site is divided into 3 areas, the public, the semi-public, and the private area, whereas the whole eastern face of the site are bounded by the long boardwalk from end to end. The northern part of the site is where the public park is located. It has the different amenities from multi-purpose courts, parking areas, picnic grounds, and public playgrounds. In the middle part of the site is the location of a community center, amphitheater, a restaurant, and a powerhouse. On the southern part of the restaurant is the wet market with a Rosangis culture production and fish landing. Beside it is a 14-slot parking area. At the most southern part is the location of the maintenance building that also serves as a material recovery facility with water tower beside it. Adjacent to the restaurant is a boat ride dock that also serves as a fishing dock. Floor plans. Here is the main building. The floor plan layout is inspired by the curves of a river flowing parallel to the site. It is also a representation of a racket, a bamboo raft commonly used in the area. The floor plan gives you an open look of the scenery of the river anywhere you are in the building. As you enter, the first thing you'll notice is the absence of a ground floor. The left side of the ground floor only consists of an admin office and an electrical room. Right side of the ground floor has the tourism office with the fire exit and garbage collecting room at either end of the building, while the toilets and main stairs are located at the center all the way up to the second floor. Elevations of the main building. Elevation features a facade that is naturally looking, resemblance to a bahay kubo, not only through its facade, but also through the use of stilts. The active areas are all about the ground floor, which is one of many features of adaptive architecture. By elevating the main building, the space below will allow water to flow under the building and making it hard to reach by flood. It may be flooded, but damages will be minimal because of the stilts feature. A front and center sloping roof is featured so that water flows towards the water collection tank below and also forward to return the water to the river. All throughout the facade is covered with treated bamboo panels. Section of the main building. The section shows how passive cooling is presented through the use of glass louvers with bamboo frames. It can be tilted in an angle that lets breeze from the river to enter and cool the entire dining hall, making air conditioning unnecessary. Base section. The first blow-up detail illustrates the connection of the purlin and rafters for the roof. The next blow-up detail shows the connection of beams to the roof. The third one presents the connection of the upper part and lower part of the louvers to the building structure. Lastly, the final detail shows the foundation of the structure with the pile foundation and stilted column presented. Structural concept. The overall structure of the building uses conventional construction. Here we have stilted columns supported by pile foundation with wood rafters and purlins as the roofing system for the shed-type roof. The Community Center Building. The floor plan of the Community Center has the same concept as the main building. It is also based on a stilt structure and with ramp at both ends, with the ground floor mainly being open with a parking area with the 24 parking slots. It has two entrances for pedestrians, while a one-way entrance for a vehicle. An entrance on the left leads to the craft room, with a way going to the public toilet and stair, while on the right side of the floor plan are the Barangay Health Unit Office, situated together with the admin office and security office with electrical room at the back. A stair is also present at both ends. The second floor can be reached through the two main stairs or via ramp. The second floor offers the multipurpose hall, mini library, the barangay hall, and a view deck. Elevations and sections for the secondary building. Same as the main building, it is also covered with a facade of bamboo wood, but both sides of facing the river and the road has the tempered glass louvers with bamboo frames that allows cross ventilation within the multipurpose hall and the ground floor, while the other two sides of the building has the view decks that faces the park, while the other faces the amphitheater at the other end, with the giant ramps that also serves as view decks that gives a 180-degree full view of the river. The structural concept is the same with the main building. The overall structure of the building uses the conventional concrete structure And here we have a stilted column supported by pile foundation with wood rafter and purlins as the roofing system for the shed type. Additional exterior and interior perspective for the main building. Additional exterior and interior perspective of the secondary building. Thank you, and God bless us all.